Hello Year 1. Today we're going to be following on from yesterday's lesson in adding by making 10 first. Our star words for today are make 10, add, bond, partition and break apart. That is when we split a number into two. Okay, let's begin by warming up those brains with a power up. This is just like yesterday's power up, so see if you can remember what we need to do. Here I have a part-whole model and I can see that I've got my whole and one part and I am missing the other part. What we need to do is find out what is that missing part. So have a very quick chat with the person you're with and talk about what you can do if you've got a missing part. Can you add? Can you take away? Can you find the difference? What can you do? Have you discussed? Well done. The things that you can do is either take away or find the difference to find that missing part. What I would like you to do is either use the objects in your house or the number line on screen to see if you can find what the missing parts here are. Pause the video now and have a go. Have you done that? Super. Let's quickly go through those answers together. In this part-whole model, the whole is 4 and one of the parts is 2. I think I'll take away to find this answer. I know that I can't start with the part when I'm taking away. I must start with the whole because it's the biggest number. So I'm going to find 4 and then take away 2, meaning I must go backwards on my number line. Here's 4, there it is, and I'm going to do 2 jumps backwards. You ready to count with me? 1, 2. And can we see what number has it landed on? Well done, it's landed on 2. So that must be the answer. Right, let's look at our next one. I can see my whole is 7 and my part is 2 again. This time, I think I'll find the difference. That means I can start on either number and count how many jumps there are between the number I've started on and the other number in my part-whole model. Today, I think I will start on 7 and see how many jumps there are between 7 and 2. So let me find 7, here it is. I'm going to start here and I'm going to count those jumps and stop when I land on the number 2. So you ready? Count those jumps with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I'm stopping here because I've landed on the number 2. Now, do you remember how many jumps were there in between? That's right, there were 5 jumps in between. So I know the difference between 7 and 2 is 5. So that must be the missing part in my part-whole model. There we go. Right, let's see what we're doing for today. Let's discover today's learning. We'll begin by reading our question. Sarah has 6 pencils. Viren has 8 pencils. How many pencils are there in total? Also, in total tells me that this is going to be a question where we are adding. Can you pause the video here quickly and see if you can use the information on the screen to find out what the number sentence we could write from this question is? Have you done that? Amazing. Let's look at our number question. It's 6 plus 8 equals something. Now I can see on the screen today that we have pictures to help us. Let's just double check what we have. So Sarah has 6 pencils. Let's see if these yellow ones are our 6 pencils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got the 6 yellow pencils that Sarah has and Viren had 8 pencils. So let's just check we've got those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got all the pencils that we needed. Now, we could find the answer by counting all the pencils together, but that would take a really long time, and we want to see if we can make it a bit quicker by making a group of 10 first. So let's have a look at the numbers in our question and have a think about the number bonds to 10 that would help us. So, our first number is 6. What do we have to add to 6 to make 10? That's right, we'd have to add 4. We could use the 8 as well, so let's have a think. What do we need to add to 8 to make 10? Well done, we need 2. I think I'm going to get my 8 pencils and then add 2 more to make my group of 10. So I could see when we counted earlier that the green pencils were the group of 8. So I need to draw around those 8 pencils and take 2 of the yellow pencils as well to make my group of 10. Let's draw around them to make that group of 10. You ready? There we go. I've got all 8 of my pencils and 2 more to make that group of 10. So now I have a group of 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. So I can write that in a new number sentence. There we go. 10 plus 4 equals. Do you remember what we have to do now to find the answer? Brilliant, we need to count on from 10. Are you ready to count with me? So this group here is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Our answer is 14. And I know that if 10 plus 4 equals 14, then 6 plus 8 must equal 14 too. Okay, let's think together and have a look at our next question. It says Kiana has 9 bananas and Alfie has 3 apples. How many pieces of fruit do they have all together? Let's start by using the information that we have on the screen to think about what our number sentence could be. Tell the person you're with. Have you done that? Amazing. Our number sentence is 9 plus 3 equals, because Kiana had 9 bananas, Alfie had 3 apples, and we're finding out how many there are all together, so we must be adding. Let's think about our number bonds to 10 that can help us. What would we need to add to 9 to make 10? Well done, we would need 1. And what would we need to add to 3 to make 10? Fantastic, we would need 7. Now, you only need to choose one of these to make your group of 10, and I think the one that I'm going to choose this time is find my group of 9 and add 1 more. I can see by looking at my picture that there are 9 bananas, and I can tell that because 9 is bigger than 3, and there are more bananas than there are apples. So I'm going to need to draw around all of my bananas and take 1 of the apples as well to make my group of 10. You ready? I'm going to draw my line now. There it is, going around all of those bananas and 1 apple. Do you think you could tell the person you're with what I would have to do now? Pause the video and have a little discussion. Have you done that? Great job! So now I can know that I have my group of 10 and 2 ones, which I always like to write in a new number sentence down here. There's my group of 10 plus 2 ones, and I can count on from 10 to find the answer. Right, are you ready? We know this is a group of 10, we don't need to count it, but let's count on. 10, 11, 12. So what is our answer? Well done. 10 plus 2, or a group of 10 and 2 ones is 12, and then that helps us to know that 9 plus 3 must be 12 as well. Right, this is the last one. I'll read it to you, and then you have to tell the person you're with what you have to do for each step. So, Maria has 5 jumpers. Nathan has 8 jumpers. How many jumpers are there in total? So Think about what that number sentence is going to be. Use the information on screen and pause the video and tell the person you're with what number sentence we could write. Have you done that? Fantastic. You are right. 5 plus 8 equals what? I just like to check that I have the right amounts. So let me count the jumpers. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pikachu jumpers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it, and 8 Christmas jumpers. So what is the next thing we're going to have to do? We've got 5 and we've got 8, and we want to make a group of 10. Can you tell the person you're with what we have to do now? Have you done that? Superstar. You are right. We have to think about our number bonds to 10. So what do I need to add to 5 to make 10? That's right, 5 plus 5 makes 10. And what would I have to add to 8 to make 10? That's right, 8 plus 2 equals 10. So I can choose either one of these to make my group of 10. And I think I'm going to choose the 5 this time. So let me see which one of these pictures here have 5 jumpers. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 jumpers with Pikachu on. So I need all 5 of my jumpers with Pikachu on and 5 of the Christmas jumpers as well. And then once I've drawn around all of those, I know that will be a group of 10. So I'm going to draw round those now. You ready? Brilliant. I've got my 5 Christmas jumpers and my 5 Pikachu jumpers. Can you pause the video and tell the person you're with what we'd have to do now? Have you done that? Superstars, and you are right. We've got our group of 10 and our ones, so we need to count on to find out how many there are altogether. And I always like to just add my number sentence down there. I know I've got a group of 10 and 3 ones. Right, let's count on to find that answer. So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13. Fantastic. So a group of 10 and 3 ones makes 13, and that helps us to know that 5 plus 8 must equal 13. Good job. Your task for today is to draw these pictures into your workbook. Don't worry if you can't draw exactly what they are. Maybe you can use different colour circles to represent them instead. Once you've done that, then you need to read the number question. Think about your number bonds to 10. Don't forget to send a picture to your teacher of your amazing work that you do today. Well done, Year 1. You've worked so hard and I'm really proud. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.